Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Food with Chudy. I'm your host Chudy. I'm here today with Aminu, Edosa, and Damian. We're here to talk about the big Super Sunday game coming up, Manchester United versus Liverpool. It's the Dutchman derby, Slot versus Club, Slot versus ETH. We're going to do our combined 11 and talk about both managers and our predictions as well. And you guys know the rules of our combined 11. It's not based on history. History is based on form. It has to be the 4-3-3 formation, and I forget the other rule, but it's come to me as you guys possibly will disobey. It's going through this. So let's start with the goalie. Like I said, based on current form, who is better, Alisson or Onana? I'm going to start with a non-biased opinion here, Edosa.
I'm not sure why current form matters.
Current form matters because we don't want to say historically, right? Like you could say Trent historically is better than whoever is playing our right back, right? But on current form, that might not be the case. That's why it's based on current form.
Current form, Onana still can't catch water, so that's going to be Alisson.
My God.
It is what it is. I feel like you know what to support at this point. Let's keep it moving.
I think to challenge you guys, I'm going to be looking at some FPL numbers to see who has higher numbers to try and challenge you guys. But while I'm pulling those up,
sorry,
fantasy does not.
Wasn't the whole point of FPL just kind of like the goalie gets more points because they are busy, not necessarily because they did anything. Also,
shut up. Yes, it does. The more saves they make, the more points they get.
It's so funny. Like normally you'd be like, oh, stats don't matter. Then the one time you want to pick stats to matter, it's like some arbitrary nonsense.
It's not arbitrary. It's the official. I mean, who are you picking in net?
I'll have to go Alisson. I still think he's the best keeper in the league. Obviously, I don't think Liverpool won their first game. Was it 2-1?
No, they haven't considered a goal this season.
Oh, so they haven't. Yeah, so they haven't conceded yet. I mean, to me, it's still too early to do the form thing because it's only been 2 games and squads are still changing. So I think we still have to fall a bit on history here and say that Alisson is definitely in goal in this combined 11.
How many shots have you conceded, though? Dammy.
I was going to say, since we're going by form, 2 clean sheets. I have to go to Alisson. Not our fault.
2 clean sheets versus 1 clean sheet. It's not as if us, but I don't kept our clean sheets on our end, but it's okay. We'll go with Alisson on there.
What clean? Oh, yeah. The first game was like a last minute. Never mind. Wasn't that like clean sheet by like mistake?
Okay, left back. Left back. I'll start with Jamino. Who are you putting on left back?
Well, Manu doesn't have a real left back at the current moment.
We have an inverted left back.
Yeah, so Dalot has been playing there, and he did pretty well for large spells of the 2 games that we've played this season. And on that form, if he can keep it up, I would say he's definitely going to give Robertson a run for his money. But right now, I'd still pick Robertson.
What has Robertson done this season? This past 2 games, though. Have you even noticed him at all?
Yeah, when you're a defender, you don't want to be noticed too much. You just want to do your job silently. Because one thing about the last game as well, the last goal that was conceded, like nobody was on the left side. Everybody got sucked into the right hand side. Dalot was thinking, "Oh, I'm a right back. This is where I'm supposed to be." So I think from that standpoint, he has made some mistakes. And again, yeah, the clean sheet is still in Liverpool's favor, so I think Robson for now. But I think Dalot definitely has potential to be better as the season progresses.
Dosa.
I think at the moment it's still Robertson.
And Demi, because you're biased, and I assume you're going to say Robertson as well.
Wow,
left-sided centre back. Demi, I'll start with you on this one. Let me catch you.
Um, the both guys are pretty center back and left sided center backs, but
Left-sided centre back.
VVD
I got
first.
you.
Both guys are Lissandro.
Okay, and who?
Nah.
Thank you,
I'm
man.
a fair,
I was
I'm a
waiting
fair
for. I thought
guy.
you were going to say Kwanzaa or Kwanzaa,
Having
whatever his name is.
not
Please,
much
can
to
you give us
say.
your reasoning?
98 wins out of 100. Having 98 unbeaten games. Sorry, no wins, unbeaten games. And he has carried into this season.
I mean,
I think VD, Van Dijk, and Lissandro are good. Is a good pick. I would say if it's not that, then I can also go with Maguire or even Delete. But right now, Lissandro has been the one starting on that left side for Man U, so I think that's a good pick.
Edosa.
Like you're on my answer, it's Van Dijk and Maguire. The reason
Oh
is
God.
no, you said on form.
Yeah, he caused that.
On
Okay,
form.
let me not interrupt you.
No,
Go
he
on.
didn't. If he cannot get there, there is no center back you have that is getting to that first goal against Brighton. If he touches that ball and enters your net, the first thing you're going to say is, why did he stretch his leg out to try and touch it? So he can't even win that one.
No, not the second time. You know, it
What's the
crossed him
second one?
first before it came back. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's his fault. He crossed his fronts first. He didn't clear it out. He left it. Then the cross came back across from him. That second one, yes, if he had poked it, it's an own goal. But they crossed his front.
Okay, so
first.
wait, he crossed his front, and what was your right back doing?
What do you mean?
Because he passed your right back's front too. That's what I'm talking about.
Bro, it came from. Oh my God.
No, but like it passed your right back's front too.
Okay.
So like, let's be fair. And the fair thing is that you can't clear every single ball that passes your front.
But you can
That's
clear
not.
Oh my God.
If that's the bar, what was Lissandro doing in midfield in settled play that he got turned around and they attacked you guys? How many times?
How far do you want to take this back?
We can take it as far back you want to take it back.
You were taking it
It's in
too
the
far
same
back.
game.
You're
It's
taking
in the
it
same
too far
game.
back.
On the goal that you concede,
Mm-hmm.
Lissandro is basically a DM where he doesn't need to be. The reason why he conceded the goal is that he's not in his position.
So you're blaming somebody that is in another position over
I'm
the
not
person
blaming
who
him.
the ball literally passed in front of. Who is more
I'm
at
not
fault?
blaming him. I'm saying that you are placing blames to people. Who is more at fault? Someone that is in position and someone that consistently is in position.
Someone that is in the position and the ball passed his front, to me, is more at fault. You can't call someone that, hey, you should have been there. And you're skipping over the person that was there, that didn't stop it. That makes no sense.
Sorry. The ball second, okay. The first ball passed Maguire, didn't kick it out. Fine.
He
whatever.
Should have cleared
it's his fault.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No problem. I'm coming for your Lissandro still. When the ball came back, before Welbeck tapped the ball and said, what was Lissandro doing?
Oh my
But they're taking hard man pictures instead of defending.
Hard man. Oh my goodness.
It was 2 versus 1 at that point, so there was nothing he could do. Like he had to pick his poison and he picked the wrong one.
No. Maguire was in front of Welbeck.
He could have covered Welbeck. No, Maguire wasn't in front of Welbeck. He was
when the ball was coming the second time, he was in front, like from when the ball is coming. He's standing in front.
Him before he passed.
Before he got to.
That's basically what he said.
But then Maguire can see. I'm sorry, Lissandro can see that ball coming the entire time. Van Dijk gets there to kick the ball out. Konate gets there to kick the ball out.
Relax.
Saliba gets there to kick, but then Saliba, let's not use him. Let's not use Saliba. Let's use regular defenders.
Oh my God.
Gabriel gets there to kick the ball out. You get Kansa from Villa gets there to kick the ball out.
I don't get.
But somehow you're not allowed to blame Lissandro. This whole Lissandro body, go and watch that game. It happened once. One time.
That's the only time that's happened now.
The rest of the game, Lissandro was fighting for his life. Go and watch the highlights of Lissandro against Traore. One time. And just because you play a rubbish team, that's why he even gets into post anything after. But it's calm. Isha, Maguire, and Van Dijk, we set form, so let's just go with form. Don't need for us to do too much after that.
Oh my goodness. So obviously it's Alessandro in there by popular demand and Van Dijk.
You guys
Right.
need to go and
Right back. Maz or Trent? I'll start with you.
Trent,
Why?
the best right back at the moment, at least on current showing.
Has he assisted any goal so far?
No,
But
but
Maz has.
have you seen the passes
But
that guy is dropping in this
okay.
team? Come on, now. Let's be honest and like this mask guy. You haven't played anybody yet. To this
Ma-
weekend, we'll find out what it's
Maserati
about.
has I say Maserati. Mazarawi has assisted. What game
He
did he?
assisted Dallo's goal.
Was it Dalo's goal or
Dalo.
Zekri?
Yeah.
Dalo scored.
It was
Against Brighton.
Zek.
Guy.
How?
What?
Was not
Ahmed.
Zek? That means he has.
Ahmad is the one that scored against Brighton. What are you talking about?
That's it, Dallo. Sorry.
Dalo. I was
Zek-
like,
What's Ahmed's name? Last name?
Diallo.
Thank you. That's what I That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Sorry. Ahmad's goal. It was Maz that assisted it.
Okay, well, it wasn't like it was a crazy pass that split the defense or something. So,
I mean,
no, but I think when you look at the performance that Trent has been putting in, like, he has been very dynamic and looking pretty sharp under slots. I think Maz is still finding his feet, like not just under his old boss, but also in the Premier League. So for now, I'd also go Trent, but we'll see how the season progresses in terms of what the defensive part of their games will look like. Because we all know what Trent can do going forward. Is when it's time to defend that the boy gets spun around. So we'll have to see what that looks like. But for now, from what I've seen so far, I'd say Trent for sure shaded.
Dammy. This guy stole for the lag.
I was saying that Trent is an easy decision. In the first game, he showed his range as usual. But I guess he got pissed last game because he got subbed off. But yeah, I don't know. Liverpool needs to secure his contract for the end of the season because they are playing with fire. If they do mistake and let him go for free.
That guy's gone, man.
Listen,
That guy's
no,
gone.
I'm not ready for
Nothing
that.
can.
Pogba sentence. He's going for free.
That guy's
Let
gone.
him come to.
Free to Madrid, bro.
That would be mad.
Midfield. Dammy. 3 midfield. Not Dammy. Aminu. Who are your 3
But yeah, Trent for me.
Ooh. Both teams don't have very very solid midfielders. I would say for sure Bruno still in there.
Okay.
Ugarte.
Ugarte. You haven't signed him though, no?
Maino.
Who?
There you go.
I would say
Where?
Bruno, Mainu.
I mean, there's a high chance he might get it.
Saboslai.
We need to stop the podcast with Amino's thoughts on United. Because I'm sorry, what the hell is that?
I'm struggling because
McAllister.
I would say I prefer
Ryan.
Bruno
Wait till you hear
over
mine.
McAllister. And
Gravenberg. Ryan Gravenberg is started.
yeah, I'll say I prefer Kobe to Gravenberg. So Saboslai is the only option left.
I think I'll take Bruno, I'll take Kobe, and I'll take McAllister. I won't take Saboslai. I'll take McAllister. And also hit us with what this is when you're laughing, hit us with your picks.
I'm sorry, you guys are too funny, man. Well,
Hit us with your
given
picks.
that a 4-3-3 has duels in it, the only six that is useful in the two teams right now is Gavin Berto. Gavin Berto gets to play. McAllister is better than Kobe, so McAllister gets to play. And the question is just, do you want Soboslai or do you want Bruno? I don't need my midfielders taking pictures all game, so we'll go with Bruno. Simple. You guys be creating thoughts out of nowhere for no reason. Like, jeez. May need to do what? Can't run, can't pass, does all this good work in the other half. Please go and watch your boys highlight. That guy can't run or pass. We're not talking six foot passes here, like proper passes. Anyhow, people will learn. Every year we do
put
this
up 10
thing.
interceptions.
One random academy boy plays
game.
5 games. You guys are shouting there. The next year we find out the guys learn. Boom. Continue.
We saw him in the Euro. Stop it! Like he has been balling for since his debut, and it's not about. He doesn't have a high engine. I'll give you that, but it's not. Like I even mentioned in the chat, like he's not right now. He needs to get his fitness up. He's not like a 90 minutes player. Like he plays 60, 65 minutes, and then he slows down drastically in the second half for sure. But in the first half, he's always making interceptions. He's always running the show in the midfield.
First weekend, he had the most duels won on the midfield of any team.
So
he had it.
Against who did you play though?
You can only play who is in front of you.
Who did Liverpool play?
Wait. That's not.
You see him against Liverpool now. Don't worry.
I'm saying that
Brentford.
Yeah, sure, he might have the most duels won, but like the teams you played against don't actually have midfield bruisers or even midfields in general. Like against Brighton, you're playing against 70-year-old what is his face? Milner and Gilmore that I can body. Like what exactly are we fighting with here? And then against Fulham is who they even have in their midfield now that Pony has gone. They don't have anybody because even the Lucic guy they signed that was supposed to be playing for them, I don't even think he played in your game.
They have ESR and
Andres
Pereira, yeah.
Those are not midfield like CMs that are doing anything to win duels for you. ESL specifically doesn't challenge for balls for any reason. So you're winning and intercepting balls, like sure, great, but just start. But in reality, does that mean that he will start in any of that team? Not really. At least I think it's a 10. That whole 8-6 gimmick, you will destroy his career. Just play in the 10 and give Bruno the passing to help him. And, like, look at his highlights. Like, he comes alive. Like, the things you remember of this guy, actually, like, he's in the other side of the pitch doing something.
That's what you remember. Because when he's making interceptions, we noticed when he's making interceptions and winning duels.
Kai Havertz wins the ball. Is he a DM?
Bro has played there now. He played there early.
He has. But he's not a DM.
But Kai plays in a high intensity team, and Kai also has a higher engine than Kobe. Like he's good for pressing.
Again, a 19-year-old player hasn't gotten to the peak of his fitness level in general, so that he gets tired at 60 minutes. It's whatever. Like his coach should know better at this point. Like he hasn't even he hasn't had a summer off either. Like see, Rice is gassing. 15 minutes in, Rice is not running anymore at the moment. So it's not his fitness I'm talking about. Otherwise, it's easy picking. I'm not attacking that. I'm saying that he's not a 6. His best work is in the other half. If you don't agree, that's fine. You'll find out on Saturday.
I also don't think he's a pure 6. That's why so far he's been playing alongside Casemiro, right? So for sure we agree on that. He's not a pure 6, but he's a 6.5.
Not on any planet.
He's a 6.5.
Not on any planet.
You'll see him this weekend against Liverpool, and then we'll see what you have to say.
I am convinced that this weekend is going to be gassed by 38 minutes because these guys are going to be running at you. Casemiro is not doing anything.
And we will run back at them. Don't worry.
At them. It's not our house. It's not the theater.
Look at your house and wipe yourself in just now. So,
No,
Who beat them? Who beat them in the
no.
FA Cup? Who dumped them out of the FA Cup?
No,
You are forgetting.
We're wearing a white jersey that day. We're definitely away when they beat us 7. Yeah.
well, if you beat them, great.
Power of the
If
jersey
you don't
was
beat
missing.
them,
Yes.
if you don't beat them, great. All I know is that I am a fan to be there for that hate watch.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
I cannot lose. I cannot lose that day. So one I control.
Dammy, this one I'm kind of scared of your internet. I'm gonna throw it. This is your last chance. Throw it back at you. Who are your midfield 3? Done. How does this keep happening? And why does this keep happening?
I don't know if he can't hear you or.
Yeah, he can't hear. I don't think he can hear me. You try. Tell him. Ask him the question. Results. I think it's just easier. Yeah.
We'll just assume that he agrees with my midfield and let's move from there.
Naturally.
Please, somebody text
Everybody
him.
agrees with me.
I agree with CEO. We're here. We out here. No chat in our midfield. No time to be taking pictures. It's Bruno's son. Let's please someone to text this guy that he should not join back so he doesn't make things more complicated. This is just 23 minutes. I think everything in 23 minutes, 30 minutes is going to be cut out. Front 3. Salah, of course. Jota, of course. God damn, man.
Because at this point, you realize that man just sucks.
God damn, man. God damn you. God damn you.
I think I would still squeeze Garnacho over Diaz.
I was trying to squeeze
over Diaz. I was squeeze over Diaz.
I was trying to squeeze him, but I was like, Ten Hag doesn't even start this, bro. That's why I was like, God damn it, Ten Hag doesn't even start this, bro.
No, but based on performances, when he comes off the bench, he has done quite well. He has done quite well.
Instant impact.
Yes, he missed an open goal, but he has done quite well in terms of the effect he's had on the game in general. Diaz did score, but I think that's like the Mazarawi and Trent thing. Like Mazarawi has the assist, but the person that has actually been putting in better performances was Trent. So I'll reverse that now and say that's how I squeeze Garnacho in. Garnacho, Jota, Salah. And if Salah, Salah,
my man.
Maybe Amadou.
Maybe I'm thinking Ahmed too, but
I'm thinking Amadou.
I'm thinking Ahmed too, but I don't say
Salah.
to back you up. I'm just joking.
No. It's funny. You guys talk about Arsenal being in the court, and we can literally see it in real time. The cost of Tehran working in real time. This is one of the most insane revision. Like when you guys started from and where you ended up, it's just a process. Like it should be studied somewhere.
Who are your front 3?
I front 3 is Salah, Jota, there, but it's kind of like by default because you guys haven't really done anything. Your striker has been Bruno or Mount the last 2 games, and we just put Bruno in midfield. We all know Mount isn't going to play unless we tell William to pick a team for you. And then
he might play. Honestly, Ten Hag. I don't know what Ten Hag is doing. He might.
No. I feel like this might be the game where he actually starts all his guys, like all the guys that he signed. Unfortunately, though, it means they're going to get whooped. Which I think brings it to a wider discussion about Ten Hag if you want to have it. But like at the moment, for now, Diaz and Jota play, and Salah is not movable. So
Ten Hag isn't going to lose to a slot. He's going to run it.
That works. See,
run that.
Like this season, I need only one thing from everybody else. You push show for your matches. Nobody should be giving up games for the fun of it. If it's the way people play us, play them. Play them. Show up.
When was the last time we beat us?
No. But like, there's something about Ten Hag not wanting to lose to Arteta. I don't really know why. He just has it in his head. The way he sets up your team, it's just, it sucks, but try it. Do it against other guys. Maybe you can get something against City, like a draw, and you can beat Liverpool. That's all I need. Nothing too much.
Draw.
No.
the one person that we know who can pocket Salah, he has been missing since the day he did it. So we haven't seen him since. Malacia now.
Last year.
Malacia. That day he pocketed Salah, and we haven't seen this bro since.
You know
So
what's
who knows?
funny?
Oh,
The answer to your game against Liverpool is actually fairly simple. It just I don't think Ten Hag has the balls to do it. Because once he does it, Lissandro's centre back experiment is done.
no, he can't put him on the left, bro. Stop it. He can't put him on left back, guys. Stop it.
When Arsenal realized that we are not going to do anything by playing a left back against Liverpool, that is when we finally started playing those games properly. Just give Salah, Magalhaes, the entire, let them kill themselves and play some of us. You just accept it that is all it is. Because like there's a level of the game where you just have to forget your principles and just go for your points, man. If he shows up trying to play any other type of left back, you guys are done in that game. That's my own opinion, Sean.
That's Mourinho's tactic. Well, you're here for the points, man. Nothing like principles. I think those are his principles, if memory serves.
Yeah, I don't like the guy, but I respect
it. What do you guys want to say about my boy Ten Hag?
I have thoughts. Lots of thoughts.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Oh, the easiest thing is I don't think he can run the agenda of I have injuries anymore. Because he's signed I'm just looking online. He signed 15 players, and of the 15, he spent 600 million on them. And not just that, about to add a new DM, and he has academy boys that are not included in this list. So it's his team now, right? I think what people tend to forget is that he actually had an entire summer, because I think you announced him before the season ended.
Yes.
Yeah. So he had time to plan his team.
I remember him at that Crystal Palace game, almost crying. They beat us 3-0, the last game of the season.
That's time to plan his team. Like, you guys have made us of excuses. I still think he's not that great a manager, but hey, everybody has different cup of tea. But at this point, when you can see a 30-year-old manager making his team play football just fine, and you can see Slot coming into Liverpool and kind of tweak what they have.
Yeah,
he has tweaked what they have.
They're not challengers, man. They were title challengers. What are you talking about, guy?
Yeah,
come on.
3 years ago at this point, I don't know if you actually remember this.
They title challenged last season. Now, was it 3 years ago?
They were not. They were title. Remember how the 2 seasons ago, Man U would win the league if they won their 700 games.
Stop.
And nobody allowed you.
It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. They actually challenged this last season. We're not talking about bygone eras. Like, they challenged last season.
They fell off in the last 10 games. They fell off in the last 10 games or so.
Was it even up to 10? It wasn't even up to 10. I would say it's max.
So the way I remember it, they were a very strong team. Like, so to me, them, Arsenal and City are kind of on the same level. Yes, in terms of team strength. In reality, though, they were not playing that level. They were getting lucky a lot, and then at some point that luck went away. You can go and check it. That's what happened.
No, stop it. They were missing chances. Like, they were missing chances.
Yeah, but we're missing chances.
Like, they were missing chances, guy. Like,
bro,
as if people just suddenly figure out how to beat them. They were missing chances. Like, a lot.
Missing chances is literally part of the game.
Stop this thing.
No, the Aston Villa game.
Salah go benched.
Like,
fell out with Klopp. That's how bad it was.
That's a Klopp problem. I don't need to tell Klopp how to win a game. All I'm saying is that the same way last season, you guys didn't say, Arsenal missed so many chances against Villa, that's why they didn't win. Can't run that gimmick for that. Like you have to keep it consistent. The games that Arsenal did not win last year, we missed plenty of chances that the other team just went and scored their own shot on goal. And nobody said, Arsenal were unlucky. Let's keep it the same.
If you look at the chart of big chances missed, Arsenal is nowhere near where it was at Liverpool. So you can't compare. You can't compare the two. It's not.
But you have to realize that it's a function of the type of players that they have and the way they play, right? Nunes on his own misses more big chances than the next, like
But
probably 4 or 5
Nunes
teams
is not playing
combined.
anymore, and it's a new manager, right?
And the
So
reason why Jota wasn't playing is
So
because he was injured. Like if Klopp saw that Nunes are missing a lot of chances, Jota, please go finish chances. Oh shit, Jota is injured. Like these are the things
again,
that happen. Context
and
now.
then kidnap Diaz
Arteta
Papa.
had
So
Like I don't understand.
emotional damage.
I again, we're talking too many extenuating circumstances. I'm not saying that these things don't exist,
Mm-hmm.
but like people's parents die, people's parents become sick, people's parents are fighting with them on a certain day. That's a normal part of life. I mean, the whole kidnapping your father is not a part of life
Kidnapping thing
generally.
is not a
I agree. I
unless
agree. But my point
Nigerian.
is, things
I live in Port Harcourt.
you live specifically in Port Harcourt. Then in that case, you'll be like, why they as crying? The normal thing, like really up there. You get, but like, okay, on a more serious note, like, yes, they had things happening in their team, but like, unless you're City, everybody has something happening in their team. I don't think they were really title challengers last year. But even if you say that they were title challengers last year, we're still in the same place where the team that Ten Hag took over challenged for the title in recent history. Challenge, they came second, right? And you guys were shouting all sorts of things on why it's not with the league. Wasn't
That
only
was
that came
that
second.
only. That was how many seasons ago? This is Ten Hag's
A
third
season,
season, man.
No, he's talking about
no,
he's
when he took over, he had something to build off of. It was the $1 billion team that he had put 600 million into.
Now
And
relax,
you're
guys.
telling me it's the worst thing you've ever had.
No, but it's before this season that we came 8th.
Yeah.
It was the worst Man U team, statistically. From this position to the goal difference to everything, it was. It's not as if we're insulting them. They were the worst Man U team.
No,
he
you're
took
not
over
understanding.
literally, not figuratively or insultingly. He took over the worst Man U team in Premier League history. He did.
Okay, so this is the
That's
thing.
just
Okay,
facts.
what position did you finish before he joined?
No, before he joined? 6th now. Yeah.
6th.
As the worst,
then
yes.
As the worst. And then he made you 8th.
Wait now.
So,
no. That's the thing. You're skipping the stories. You're skipping chapters in the story. He brought his players. He came 3rd. Those players got injured. He had to use those useless guys again and came 8th. That's what happened. Check it. That's what happened.
No,
I lie.
But
that is exactly what happened.
You know,
he had to use those same players again. That's what happened.
Chudy, I don't know where this love for Ten Hag comes from.
No, it's not. It's not a love. It's not a love for Ten Hag as much as it's a love on judging people fairly. That's what I do, and I've said it. And I said it in our chat that now that nobody's injured, if he's now then picking Maguire and Rashford and all these things ahead, you can now come and say, bro, what the hell are you doing? Why is Rashford starting? Why is Garnacho on the bench? But last season, when he started
Garnacho.
He started playing Garnacho now, like from the academy.
Okay.
Yeah, like so last season when everybody was injured and he had to be starting Maguire and all these guys. I'm like, bro, these are the people that got Ole fired, but everybody else is injured. I literally can't do anything.
So what may I say is that you cannot be like, oh, he picked academy players that are good, but then when he picked other academy players from the same academy, you're like, oh, they are bad. Why is he playing them? You get what you get from your academy, right? Rashford, Garnacho, McTominay, Meno now. But in reality, if you look at the teams that were playing last year, yeah, you had injuries. If you blame injuries and you say you have injuries and the thing is that the injuries mean there's no cohesion, I can see that. If you're saying you have injuries because of that, you have to play players that have a second place finish in their recent history and somehow came 3rd the year. Because if you go and look, like the players that came 3rd, Maguire was still playing. Maguire was playing when you came 3rd.
My God, man.
No, but he was. McTominay was playing when you came 3rd. Rashford was playing when you came 3rd. You cannot be like, oh, they were playing when we came 3rd, and look at how great Ten Hag is. And then they were still playing. And the only thing that has changed is that you're conceding more goals. No. It has to be those players from Ole's time. It's a Ten Hag issue. It's definitely because now
Maguire wasn't playing when we came third. That was the
he.
season he got benched.
Let me look how many games he
He
played
got
that
benched.
season.
He came,
No,
he came in. No. That stats you're going to come out is going to be skewed. Because I remember
It's what?
88 just to bring in him, he bring him in like the 80th minute. I remember that shit. I remember he used to bring him like
Okay.
the 80th and 85th minutes. Then in the Man U Instagram page, they were promoting that as how many clean sheets Maguire has. And we're all joking about how Ten Hag is trying to sell this bro. Because they always brought him in when the
fine.
match was always basically over.
Okay. So I don't. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. I want to keep a clean sheet. Will I bring on Mustafi just because it's the only defender I have on my bench? Or will I bring on a defender that will actually help me keep a clean sheet?
If the game is all but over and your overall aim is to sell this guy, he's not bringing him on when we're winning 1-0. He's bringing him on when we're winning like 2 or 3-0. He will never bring him on when we're winning 1-0. He knows him. He knows him, bro. He knows him. Like, bro.
I mean, I feel like I'm fairly concerned the fact that, like, Maguire is literally your best centre back, and that will still be the case this season, even though you signed David and you're not playing anything this year, and you will find that out quite easily. That said, if you don't see that by now that this guy is actually coaching you down instead of actually making your team better, like Arteta took over a team that has Cedric, David Luiz, Mustafi, and other jokesters, and they were holding.
Walk up in a Mustafi.
Sure, why not? But they were able to play a defensive game. He was able to put something in place that worked for him for a bit. When he started trying to do more than that, he had to scatter it and became bad. But then by the second season of building, we were good again. And he didn't spend 600 million to do that initial run. That is the problem.
No, that's not the problem.
And we started from a lower place.
I think you're comparing apples to oranges. Because
it's the same thing. Two teams in the lowest point of their history.
No, but it's not the same thing. Because one thing that's always been consistent on a Man U basis is how come these guys cannot play together? This has been the same problem for 3-4 coaches before Ten Hag came.
Okay,
why can these guys not play like professionals? They can't string 5 passes together. This is an inherent problem, and that's why I've been very, very, what's the word? I've forgotten, consistent in blaming the players. When the problem continues, you have to look at the constant variable. How can we have the same problem for 3-4 coaches? It makes no sense.
The coaches that you've had, are they possession-based coaches?
It's not about you're misunderstanding. It's not about keeping possession. It's about just playing like we train. We can't string 3-4 passes together.
No, but we know that that's not true.
What are you talking about?
You can't in fact put 3 or 4 passes together. You show it. Go and look last season. You show it in parts during the game. The issue is that your team is so spread out all over the pitch that you can't commit to anything. Your history is counter-attacking. You have Rashford that is not going to be involved in anything. Instead of you to kind of pass in one side and release him, you are going to give him ball to be doing tippy-tappy. With who? With who? That's not his game. And all your managers keep on trying it. He's not a passer. It's like someone come and tell me, Martinelli is supposed to be passing and crossing. To who? That's not his game. That's why he's playing rubbish now.
But like I said, Adosa, does it make sense? I keep saying it. Does it make sense that professional coaches cannot see this thing, but fans can see it? Does that make any sense?
Yes.
It makes no sense whatsoever.
No. But it does now. Come on now.
And not one coach, like I said. We're talking about 3 or 4 coaches. Professional coaches.
It matters. See.
Go on.
On that front, I will say that I am going back to last season. I am worried about Ten Hag so far. Like I haven't seen enough progression. Now, like Edosa mentioned, he has his players. This team, if he gets Ugarte, like it's completely revamped from the back to the front. Like everywhere is his players, and anyone he chooses to play, that's on him. And I am not seeing the kind of progression that you would expect from people that gave him that grace that, oh, he hasn't been using his own players so far. So from that standpoint, me, I'm worried,
But we've
and
been
we'll
playing
see
well,
how.
right? We've been playing
No,
I,
well.
you haven't. You
no, I would
haven't.
say we have had good moments in games, but we haven't played well for 90 minutes, which is something that has been going on for the last how many seasons, not just under Ten Hag, right? But now he has his players, and we have to see something. And me, I still think that come December, he's not going to be the Man U manager. But we'll have to
No,
wait
go
and
for
see.
big bad thing. No. I mean,
I
never play for a man down for. Come on, we're better than this,
He'll
man.
be he'll be fine. He got that Mourinho contract. It's
No.
cheaper to keep them than to sack them.
So what I'll say is that you know how that quote we're laughing about the other day
no,
when
but like I really feel like you guys are being harsh.
wait
Like I
wait
do
1 second.
because
Let me bring it home. Let me
okay,
bring it home. You know how
yeah,
there's the quote from Mourinho where it's like, oh, look at where they play, look at where they go. Every single manager you are calling for, oh, look at the players couldn't play against them. Where was their next appointment?
What do you mean?
Like, where did they go for Man U?
But I'm not comparing them to other coaches. I'm comparing them
No,
to
no,
us.
no,
I'm
no.
not
I'm
saying
saying
they are
no,
great
no, no.
coaches.
You're not listening to me. Like, so the managers that are saying could not help the players play well. When they left, what did they do next?
Didn't they both win Europa Conference League? Moyes and Mourinho. They both won. They're both champions now, European champions.
Moyes?
Yeah,
Yeah, he won in West
Moyes
Ham.
won.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he won in West
Conference
Ham.
League against Seba
Oh,
and
Yeah,
Ranga
Moyes.
they're
guys.
both.
Like this.
I was thinking only.
They're both
Okay,
European
yeah,
champions, man.
but
Like,
like,
what are you talking
but
about?
Moyes has been fired. Mourinho is in exile.
Mutual consent.
I don't
Mutual consent.
same thing. What's his name?
Mourinho is in Turkey.
Van Gaal.
Coaching.
Yeah, in exile. Nobody cares about Turkey.
Hat-trick Pastor Fred over here, man. What are you
This
talking
is why
about?
you guys get
No, but
your football opinions is why you get the teams that you get.
but on a serious note, in regarding playing well, I think you guys are being harsh. Like last
No,
season, you guys were using stats to wire Ten Hag. Now that the 2 games we've played, we've had better stats than the team we played against. We're forgetting about stats completely. Now we're
what better
changing
stars
the
than the team?
passing accuracy, position, shots, all that shit. We have it better than Fulham and Brighton. Now we're changing the goalpost to, oh, look at who you're playing against. Oh, you have to do it for 90 minutes. Come on. That's why I feel like you're being harsh. It's not fair.
Okay,
No, but
Like, bro,
even last season,
come on,
there were
man.
games that we had these stats. It's not like as if
wait,
the whole
but
entire
no,
season was
again,
20 shots on
I
goals every game.
I
Some
don't
games
want you to get away
we
with
played
that.
well.
I
Go
don't want
check
you to
it,
get
man.
away with what you just said. So
Go check it.
you got
Against Fulham.
outshot
No, against Fulham.
against
Shot
like,
on.
Fulham is a shit team, but we literally saw this in their next game. They won, but like it's not a team that you. It's like Arsenal be like, oh yeah, we beat Wolves. Like who cares, man? It's Wolves. Even Chelsea found a way to beat them. Like there's nothing to really be talking about there.
But we played them. You're the one that says you can only beat what's in front of you. We
I
had better
agree,
stats than that.
but like
Brighton,
okay,
more
let's even see
possession.
the
Brighton, more possession, better passing accuracy, more total passes in general, more accurate passes in general. Two big chances missed towards us. We outplayed them, guy. We did. So now that's why I feel like,
playing guy.
oh, okay. Like, what the hell, man? So like, I don't understand. That's why I feel like you're not being fair to this, bro.
I agree that
Brighton.
the stats have looked better. But it's only been 2 games. There were games last season that the stats, we even had better stats than this. When we played Sheffield and all those rubbish teams, did we not have like 67% possession or something?
I
And we
don't
still
think
won that game 1-0.
I doubt that, man. I'm not even sure to be
Yes,
honest.
the Sheffield game or some
Was
other
it
games, we
Burnley?
had like no, not Burnley. Burnley ran riots in that midfield. And you were even saying their mid was better. No, like there were games that we had good stats last season, right? So I'm not denying the fact that the stats look better so far, but I cannot say there's a tangible, like if you didn't look at the stats, you only just watched that game, you cannot say there's a tangible change that the team has undergone with these new players. There's a drastic change that Ten Hag is pushing the team in, and that's why I'm worried. But we'll have to wait and see how it goes.
Okay. We do have to bring it home for time sake. We'll see how it goes. Before we go, quickly, we should not dwell on this. Score predictions. Liverpool, Man U Liverpool, because we're home. Amino.
I'm gonna go 2-2
2-2
draw.
draw. London for 1 point in the bag. Edosa. Yo, man. We'll take the points.
Fair
Let's with the
enough.
cup team.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you guys could lose 4-0, but you could also find a way to draw. I will be very impressed if you win, but it's not full impressive. Anyways, ATH can win in my book. Like if he wins, it's kind of like, okay, now you have to be better this season. You guys won't. If he loses, it's like, so why are you spending all this money? Which is also a fair question. So let's just go with the draw. Draw keeps him in the job to at least March. That's what I need. So he's gonna draw. I don't know. You can draw 3-3. That sounds fair to me.
I think my prediction is based on who starts. I don't see us scoring with Rashford on that pitch. That's just the way Liverpool play. I don't see us scoring with Rashford on the pitch. So if Rashford starts and he stays for too long, I think they're going to give us 2-0. If Garnacho starts and Rashford plays forward, I can see the draw. If Rashford starts on the wing and we do what we have been doing for the past 2 games with Mount and Bruno, doing their false nice switching thing, I don't see us scoring. I really don't. Like, where are the goals coming from? He has to start Xerxes and hopefully we can do one of those whipping cross things and maybe I can see the draw that way. But yeah, we'll see how it
You
goes.
should start Zexy and not winning like it. No, I'm
Kinda
serious.
hates this.
He has 1 shot per game his entire career.
It's okay, man. That's all you need, bruh. That's all you need. That's all you need for that 1-1. That's all you need.
Okay.
That's all you need for the 1-1.
I'll be very sure, but like, yeah, from the
That's all you need
start, I
for the
don't know about
1-1,
that.
man. That's all you need for the 1-1. All right, cool. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for listening. Remember to like and follow on Instagram and YouTube. And as always, continue to love football. Peace.